from vitalitybyjenny.com, and today I wanted to go over how to eat healthy for cheap. So first I wanted to go over what I consider a healthy diet. So there's several key factors to consider in creating a healthy diet, and the first one is that it should be based on whole foods. So no processed junk foods, no white flours, these kinds of things. All whole foods the way they come in nature. And then the second one is to be plant-based or vegan, all completely vegan. Getting rid of meat and dairy is one of the #1 things that you can do to create a healthy diet. And then the third thing is that it should include lots of fresh, raw fruits and vegetables. And fourth is that it should be lower in fat. So how do you eat a diet that is based on whole foods, plant-based, it has lots of fresh, raw fruits and vegetables, and is low in fat? How do you do that for cheap? So it's actually really easy. So here are my top 6 ways to eat a healthy diet cheaply. So the first one is to get rid of meat and dairy completely. Not only are meat and dairy unhealthy, they're actually one of the most expensive foods that we can buy. So as soon as you get rid of those, that frees up your budget quite a bit. Number 2 is to cook at home from scratch. So instead of going out to eat at restaurants, or instead of getting fast food or even prepared foods at the grocery store, you will want to start cooking everything from scratch. So this includes getting things like dried beans instead of the beans in the can and just cooking them yourself. Not only are they healthier that way anyway, but they're going to be less expensive. Okay, number 3 is to buy your starchy staples in bulk. So these are things like oats, brown rice, quinoa, all of the potatoes, all of the starchy things, the starchy foods that we can really base our meals around cheaply. So you can go to places like Costco and grab the big, huge bags of rice and beans and oats and different things like that, and you can live off of those for quite a long time. Number 3 is to buy your bananas in bulk. So same with your starchy staples. Bananas are one of the cheapest fruits that you can buy, and they're delicious, they're easy to eat, and they're high in calories compared to other fruits. And so they make the perfect fruit to always have on hand in bulk. So we always buy, 1 or 2 cases of bananas each week. And this will provide you with a fruit-heavy breakfast and maybe even a lunch if your budget allows for that. Now, bananas are going to still be more expensive than your starchy staples, but you remember what I said about the diet being healthy. You still want to add in a lot of fresh, ripe fruits and vegetables. So bananas are one of the cheapest ways that you can do that. Okay, number 5 is to grow your own greens. Now, it may not be possible everywhere, but I know here in Vegas you can actually grow greens year-round. And if you have mild winters and quite a bit of sunshine, then you may be able to as well. And even if not, for half of the year, you can probably grow your own greens, and they're incredibly simple to grow and extremely cheap. Okay, and number 6 is to buy the remainder of your diet, which will be the fresh fruits and vegetables that kind of add flair to your diet. You want to buy those in season. So the fruits and vegetables that you buy in season are much cheaper than when they're out of season, because they're obviously more abundant during that time. So you can always be on the lookout at your different grocery stores that you shop at for the best deals that they have that week, and just stock up on, a couple really the cheaper fruits or deals that week. If you do all of these things, then I think it's pretty safe to say that you could live on a very healthy vegan diet for less than $5 a day. And you could probably even get it down lower than that, but $5 is a pretty good amount. You're already spending less than what it would cost to get a whole meal at a fast food restaurant, and definitely less than at any other restaurant. So $5 would get you through the whole entire day on healthy plant-based meals. Now, if you want to increase the amount of raw, if you're looking to be all raw, then it's obviously going to be more expensive than that. But I do know that if you're if you live off of greens and bananas, especially if you grow your own greens, but even if you're not, even if you are buying your greens at the grocery store, then you're getting your cases of bananas, and these are organic bananas that I'm talking about because that's the only price that I know for sure. But at Trader Joe's, you can get a case of organic bananas for $27. So that case will last you 4 or 5 days, depending on, you know, how much you eat, how many calories you need to eat. But a case would probably last me about 4 days. And so if I divide the $27 by 4, then let's see, that's a little over $6, plus maybe $2 for a head of romaine lettuce or something like that, a head of greens per day. So, you know, that's still under $10. Right now you're just at $8.50 and $9. So you can see how, I mean, obviously that's very basic and you would want to eat more variety than just bananas and greens, but it's not going to be overly expensive. It doesn't have to be overly expensive. Of course you can go crazy, like, and, you know, buy all the exotic fruits that you want, and, you know, just keep tons of different varieties on hand, and that would be wonderful. I mean, that would be amazing if you could do that. But I just wanted to say that if you are on a budget, it's still possible to be extremely healthy. And this isn't even considering all of the long-term costs of eating an unhealthy diet, which we won't go into in this video. You can eat healthy on a budget. If you'd like a free recipe ebook, then just visit my website, www.happysexyhealthy.net, and you can get one as an instant download right there. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.